Go live. Go live.
Oh, what a lovely tip. Thank you, Dorothy. Yeah, what?
Okay, I am live it seems. I don't know when I started going live. Hi there, hi everybody. Turned on by mistake. That's okay. So, soon enough we'll be playing our second part. Well, our final part of the Revelation Online gameplay experience. We need to do it to be able to formulate an adequate and informed opinion on what and how we shall mark the game. Let me hydrate, just give me a second. Sked,
Yes.
introduce yourself.
Hello.
How very original.
Nothing. Can't wait to get back in the game. We left off somewhere interesting yesterday.
Was it
was actually
interesting?
starting.
I mean, we just finished our
left-
first raid or dungeon, group dungeon, I think.
Yeah, but it was quite interesting. I felt that okay, the content
It's
was starting
picking
to
up,
become
I'm not gonna lie, it is picking up. Which is not good.
quite distressing. I'm still, a little bit of anxiety today. What if we don't find enough players to continue dungeoning and
Oh, I didn't
continue
think
through
about
the...
that. You don't need to ruin my day, dude. Like, could you imagine?
But
not
if
being
we
there
do
or something?
find somebody,
Hmm.
yes, I think it will be
Just let me...
it will be good. Oh, you have 42 followers. Nice.
Yes, I do. So yeah, let's go to games, open up Revelation Online. What is this? Guild of Heroes. Ads. Hate ads. I'm not sponsored by them. Okay. Game integrity test.
That's something comes automatic with the my.com launcher, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. If I do recommend one game for them, it has to be Skyforge.
Yeah, but unfortunately, from my experience, all of the games that are from my.com heavily pay to win. So I still think that this game falls under the same category. I've done a bit more research since yesterday, since we played. Research as in reading reviews off of Steam.
Okay.
And yes, the majority of the reviews, what they do is they praise it for what it has good, going for it. First and foremost, the graphics are quite okay. And keep in mind this,
Keep in mind what, sorry?
I think this was available to us before Black Desert, so...
Oh, I'm hearing some weird noises. What?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Rob. In game. Oh, I forgot about the sensitivity. Sorry,
But
go
yes,
on.
the biggest downside is the pay-to-win aspect of the game. So sooner rather than later, we will hit that wall.
No. I mean, I get it. I
Okay.
understand people need to make, business need to make their money. But I don't think adding paywalls, this is one thing I think we can make a huge... What's this bird? It dropped me something.
You are the friend of the birds.
Can I fly with the huge whale? I'm gonna try it, see what happens.
I think it moves too fast so that you can not. Go to the first quest and you will meet me there. I've went there as well.
The first quest, what do you mean by first quest?
In the
Let's
quest
see.
tracker there, complete a sun something.
Okay, not gonna lie, if I can get the flying whale, I'm gonna be impressed. No, it's going in the water!
Oh,
I think this is how it gets away from us. before you can reach them. I mean, this looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. Where's the whale? It just disappeared in the water, it didn't... Oh, you can fly across to the different islands. Okay, interesting. Just give me a few seconds, I wanna go on top of that mountain, and then I'll complete our Outer World quest, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I need to know if I can make it on top of the mountain. I think it's really important for me actually to know if I can do it. Oh, the whale is back up. Distracted, 101. I just wonder if it instantly kills me or something in those lines.
Cultivation manual. What?
Cultivation? Come on, whale. Let me get to you. Oh no, it's physical. I can't.
Go through?
Yeah. What's on this tiny island here? It looks like a dungeon entrance. Let's see if I can make it in the whale's mouth. She should be coming this way, I think. Yep. Check the stream, xSket, check the stream. I'm going head on with the whale.
Oh no. Is this how the server shuts down?
Oh no, I can go through it, look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see.
Nice.
Okay, spiritual. Was there a server shutdown announced?
No.
Oh, thank God for that. Could you imagine? Sulfurite ore. Ah, backpack full. I forgot about that. Is that a kite? What are you doing?
Oh my god.
What? Why did it activate my wings automatically? That's weird.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I have a trial here where I have to survive for 1 minute tanking a boss.
There must. Have you played this one before? Yeah, neither have I. It's made by My Game. I have played the game.
It's published by my.com.
Sorry, it's published by my.com. I have played a game from them before. It's called Skyforge. Ah yes, Star Wars. Yeah, I played it as well. Actually, Scat, the co-host, has actually played that game a bit more than I have.
Oh yes, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It's a good game of choice to have actually. Strong community, strong RP community as well for who enjoys that. I was just aiming to have a very nice guild with a very nice guild house, and you know, just spending time helping
now
people.
You could decorate the guild house, yeah.
Oh yes, I spent many hours there, and real life money as well, getting Twi'lek dancers and you know, tricky things. But you know, it's the Star Wars universe, and this is very much expanded. I'm kind of sad this is not part of canon as well, but yeah, it's a very nice game of choice to have there, Cosmo. I'm sure you know it as well. And what I spent a lot of time as well on is like collecting all the sorts of crystals possible for my saber, and just making weird weird saber combinations with like my outfit as well, my costumes, and changing colors and stuff. You know, I spent a lot of time there. They've made some of it canon. That's actually good news, actually. They've worked so much on it. Especially, sometimes when I get bored, I mean, even if I look at all of the cinematics they have for all of the chapters in the Old Republic, they make a nice movie, to be honest. They put a lot of effort and care into it. I like it. Maybe we should review that at some point as well. Dream.
I don't
What do you
think we should review that game, man. There's so much into it. I don't think, like, maybe... I know it's unfair.
I think if you review it,
not...
we'll end up playing it for a little while.
Most definitely, but that's not the problem here. It's like, I feel, and we both know, that the game deserves more than 5 hours and a half of review time.
Yes. Yes, it does. And I don't know how unbiased we would be in our first impressions, as we have both played it.
Oh yes, the Revan should be canon, yeah.
And the Ronin Words and the Revan. Oh yeah, you're right.
What? Defeat the half-wit and the... Oh, I have to defeat them. Can I even do this? No, apparently I can't.
Okay, so I'm in a trial right now. My character is naked.
Hey Lord Chips, thank you for dropping by. Going in attack mode instead. Oh boy, that's a lot of them. Oh, so I have to cast this skill. Okay, I was not expecting casting time on warrior skills, not gonna lie. It took me by surprise. Special skill page. I need to... Oh, I missed you too, Lord Chips. Oh, actually, I didn't. I got some chips, like crisps. Never mind, forgot. British English, my apologies. Got some crisps in the bowl. Oh, I played the first one, Ori and the Blind Forest. I think we were looking to reviewing RPGs as well, but when it comes to RPGs, solo ones, we'll be doing it a bit more lightly hearted, I think. Like more jokes and stuff. I don't know, maybe, probably. I'll look into that. But, yeah. We both loved Ori and the Blind Forest. But Sket also
Yes.
played the second one.
I have, but I haven't finished it. The story was...
You did not?
For me, personally. I didn't finish, no.
I'm surprised.
Um,
You're like so obsessed,
uh,
you were anticipating that game so much.
yes, I was. But then... I don't know. It just didn't get me hooked, to be honest. They tried a bit too much in the second one.
Really?
The first one, it's an absolute, work of art. I can say that, for the visuals, the music, the story as well. It's a beautiful game. The second one, it's a bit more like, try hard gamer boy type of thing, which is not bad, but
Oh, what's this guy too? I don't know.
Cosmo as well, focusing on doing maybe a first impressions of an RPG or a story-driven game might not be that fair, or that much content, as there are plenty of people, like for example on YouTube, that they do the entire walkthrough and storyline. So we would not necessarily be providing with anything original. But yes, for example, and I know also first impressions is not something original as well, but like we've said in the last episode, both me and Dream, we have been playing MMORPGs for at least more than 15 years each, and there's a lot of experience and past gameplays and titles that we've played, like close more than 3 decades of experience. So it would only be fair for us to discuss about what we have a bit of knowledge in, rather than. But then again, if Dream would want to review something with his past degree in game design and all of these things, you're more than welcome to.
I actually had a conversation recently with someone, Cosmo, what counts as original or creative anymore. And it's really difficult, I mean, really, really difficult to be original, like wholly original. Some people, like, they've said that the most original game they had lately was Cuphead, but for me, what's original in that game? I mean, the art style was there, it already existed, the music, the style, the genre already existed. I don't know. I'm one
Yes,
of those...
everybody praised that game a lot, but I didn't see anything original.
Well, you see,
I
now
saw
you
a lot
die. I mean,
I saw a lot of reminiscing and nostalgia, yes. That 70s vibe of cartoons or caricatures. Yes, of course, I see that. But nothing more, really. But the gameplay was very good, seamless, no buggy, no nothing. But then again, it was a small game. So, not taking anything away from it. No, obviously not. It's a good game.
I do not think, though, it deserved the acclaim it deserved.
What they need to do is, all these big AAA capable of producing games companies, they need to pull their head out of their asses and be proud of the titles they have. So for example, like Chip said about Fallout. They already have the title, they already have the background there, they already have the community. All they have to is just produce a good game, which they're not doing.
Holy smokes, okay. Let's do it, boys.
For example, in this game, I still, the one we're playing at the moment, Revelation, We have this flying system, yes? You have wings, which you have them for free, and you can fly. And you have like complete freedom to even fly off to the far off mountain in the distance that you thought is just part of the, you know, background, but you can actually go on top of it. That's cool.
Why am I naked? Where's my armor gun?
There should be some sort of shield around you that you can pick up. Like a buff. Yeah, Lord Chips, it has improved, but you know, how good was the release? How much of a cash grab or air quotes scam it was at release? And I'm really disappointed with the mentality of paying now for something or even pre-ordering. I'm going to recommend never pre-ordering anything to anybody anymore. So you're buying a game that's going to be good in 6 months from now, or after a few patches.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is still allowed.
We're not
because
attacking the developers, or I mean, we know. Oh my goodness, what's going on? No.
And like you said, Cosmo, it's personality and approach to the content. That's very, very true. And we're trying to be as sensitive as we can and sensible as well. And we're trying to be objective in assessing different criterias. Like, okay, how are the graphics? How is the game feel? How impactful do you feel in the story that you're playing?
Sket, am I supposed? Sorry to interrupt. Am I supposed to kill this guy? Yay.
Yes, you are.
How? It's impossible for me. My armor's gone anyway for my body.
Run around the map there. You should be fine. You should find the buff that you can collect.
I cannot kill him. I'm not supposed to kill him. He ruined me. What?
Hit the enemy. That's what it says there. Your quest.
Oh yes, we're also.
Oh look,
looking
Dream,
forward to
you have another person that's looking forward to Biomutant.
Yeah.
We did review that initial.
The trailers.
what
We've
was
done
it?
a review on trailers on our most anticipated games, and Biomutant was in it. I know it's been delayed. I mean, it's been announced like 3 years ago, and it's been delayed once. I'm fine with delays. I mean, we know what happened with CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077. Delays are good. We were really expectant. Everybody was really anticipating that game. Why am I naked still, though? I don't understand.
I know this game does very poor explanation on explaining what's actually going on. I came out of those battles and I'm still naked myself. So, oh no, no, you're not naked. You know what's going on?
Oh, the deco expired?
Yes, because we had a 24 free
Yeah, but why am I naked
passion
then?
thing.
Okay, so I thought, how am I supposed to kill this guy then? That's just insane for me. I don't think I can do it.
Come on, you can do it. Nice, Lordships, if you have the Game Pass.
No, it didn't break, Lordships. We have this deco that expired. You get some deco for free. And it expired. It's only 24 hours, and I got scared. I thought it was part of the trial. It happened at the most adequate time to confuse me. So if I have to remove it, but it's expired, I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, give me a vendor. I'm not... I need to use a vendor as well. I need to know how using a vendor is. For the experience of it.
Okay, so far I like the fashion aspect of this. I'm a big sucker for spending a lot of time in getting different costumations and looks and feels and, you know, weapon glows and skins and stuff, so...
Can I use you?
As long as I have that, I'm happy. Amongst other things, of course, but that's an important thing as well. It's a nice time waster and it keeps you engaged at end game content.
Sket, I cannot find the vendor. I'm not liking this.
I mean,
I want to empty my inventory because it's full of things.
just, delete the extra stuff. I don't know what to say.
I still need to use the vendor though for the experience. Okay, blacksmith. Let's just hope I can trade with this guy. Can I not? Yo, I cannot trade with the blacksmith. This guy? Weapons shop.
Flying is very cool. Dream, show Lord Chips the type of things you can do by flying in this game.
So
Because
basically, I
nothing-
think it's.
Nothing is off limits.
Mm-hmm.
So anything you see in the far distance, you can actually fly to.
And at
Very
one point,
cool.
there's this huge whale, like spirit whale, and you
Flying
can
to the sky.
you can reach it. Because there's something wrong with my stream. Is it working, guys?
Yeah, it's working fine.
Okay.
Go and open a box for another deco.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Free
doing. Just
one.
give me a second.
Another costume.
So I really like that the fact that I've looked for this. Like this is one of the features and parts of the games that me and Sket would both love. It's like this free roam. We should have done this for years now. We had the capacity and developers, publishers had the capacity to do this, but they chose not to.
I mean, developers.
Now it's
Because-
publishers.
The devs make the game. The
Yeah,
publishers
but publishers
just
decide
buy-
what goes in the game. So look where I'm
Yeah,
now.
but
Like I'm on
you
top
know
of
where
the
I went?
world.
I went on top of that mountain. Above that statue with the big mummy milkers.
Oh, really? You can do that.
Yes. I'm
No,
on
I
top
did
of
not play Hunt Showdown. I would have loved to play it, but I think there's no community left in it.
I actually did play Hunt Showdown. You know how long I played it for?
How
I
much?
played it for exactly 28 minutes.
Why, were you terrified?
Yes, I got scared. And I closed the game and
You
I
don't
haven't played since.
So Scat is not good with.
I'm not good with jump scares and, irrational type of getting scared. So, yes. There was an enemy team that sneaked up on me after I killed the boss, and then they just fucked my shit up, and I almost jumped out my chair and I said, nope, this is not for me. So there we go. Yeah, the game is live and well. The community is good. I think they got some updates recently as well.
I don't know. I think it's too late. Is there some type of elo management system in it, Cosmo? It's confused. I thought it would know how to do it, but it doesn't.
I mean, for me, if you give me games, MMORPGs have been my life when it comes to games, really. And
I wanted to slide like in Scavenger, but it can't.
if you tell me to farm for stuff or grind for level up or anything around this type of thing, I will do it. I've started being a lot into FPS as well, but carry type of games, nah, never.
Yeah, Cosmo.
Never.
They have introduced one, I think. Yeah, I think I heard of it. But the thing is, I think it's too late This was my main hesitation point. The fact that I would have gotten owned by everybody that had a bit of experience in the game. I mean, it was really punishing for new players that had no idea how the game works, and would take away the fun. You know, if you take away the fun from the beginning, that's it.
Elder Scrolls Online, Lord Chips, the same thing. I bought it at one point, but I haven't played it more than like a day. Mistake for me doing that was I just bought the game in between two expansions. I was waiting for another MMO, so I just bought it as a time waster for a couple of days. I know, very expensive time waster, but then I never picked it up after that. Don't ask me why, some decisions are poor decisions, but yeah.
I mean, just to let you know, Lord Chips is an expert in the Fallout series. Like you are with MMOs, he's with Fallout. I think I just realized that I might consider into selecting people that have spent a lot of time in certain games. Like for example, probably Cosmo. He's played Hunt Showdown, so he knows what's it about, and they may provide invaluable feedback. And then you have Lord Chips, which is just a master of Fallout.
I'm sure they will. The things you spend thousands of hours on, you know, nobody can take that away from you. And technically, my opinion, you could be called a master in that thing.
Now, this is one thing that we're gonna do in this series. We're gonna appreciate, you know, it's not something that productive, it's not something insane, but we do become masters and professionals at the games we love. You know, you get a skill or get an activity, hone it, and become good at it. This is it. This is games. We will start appreciating such things. One thing I don't like, they don't have an auto sort button, or I just don't know where it is. Oh, there you go. Found it.
No, I tried to find. Did you find it?
It's the salt cube on the right in your inventory.
I just went into a hot springs.
That's nice.
And everybody's wearing just underwear. Okay. I feel weird now. Do I get some sort of special buff or something?
Where do I get my God, my deco from? Garments gift box. There you go. Ooh, they look amazing. Ooh, monk. Okay, this is a captain. It reminds me of Goldie Roger. This one, just a bit, but I like the black one. No, I don't. It's really suitable for someone with a sighty or something. But I like the plants on it. The floral deco on it looks amazing. Yeah, there you go, Sket. Lord Chips is correct. You have a hot tub party.
Yes, hot tub party. I came here because there's another, you know, usually game mechanics, if you go into a hot spring, you usually get like a bonus buff or something, you know? So I'm kind of looking around here.
Oh, I need to type in delete. Delete.
So see, we can actually do a hot tub stream.
Oh, refine equipment. Okay, and the secondary thing. Used cuddly body. What is that? Oh, I gained the title of Cuddly Body. Okay. Interesting. Oh, who's this ugly guy? Oh, there's a shield buff.
Let's try and hurry up a bit with more quests.
I am trying to hurry up.
Do the main storyline. Maybe we can reach a point to do another raid or something together. That was the most fun part so
Yeah, I've
far.
already died. That was so cringe, the animation. Personal, I got something personal? Oh. Holy smokes, that was too fast, man. What are you doing? Holy smokes, the buff. Yes, the player keeps acting up for me. That seems to be fine. Okay. Pathstone. Somebody's knocking on some wood next to me. It's confusing me, distracts me.
Yes, that part was extremely confusing because it's constantly that sound.
Novitiate path. Character. Okay, so I broke through it. That's fine. Okay. Wait, no. Why can't I progress any further? Coral Cove? Hey, look, iced peach tea again. Different deco. Yeah, we both played Final Fantasy 14. Oh, 14, 19, I think. The online one, right?
No, 14 is the online one.
Sorry, that's 14.
played
Why
it.
did I've read the double access for some reason. No, we both played Final Fantasy 14. I played it for much less than xSket. And that's because
I did play
wasn't-
it only at the level where it's still like free to play.
Really? You didn't? I thought you bought it. You bought
No.
You didn't? Okay, so no, I think it was level 27 or 28. We didn't get far into it. None of us, neither of us considered it being worthy to pay for. We may have
It's
been wrong.
extremely story driven, which that's not my cup of tea. A lot of story driven. The gameplay as well is quite slow paced. I'm a bit used to games where it's very fast paced and you have to, use your rotations correctly and you have to pay attention and like think on the spot, think on the fly. But Final Fantasy 14, if I were to play that game, that would kind of be the only game I'm playing, with the strong group of people, guild, the constant raiding, constant dungeons.
冰高世子，血水祭司他。
Yeah.
啊，你竟然是西族世子？
我以血水祭司的名义，请你
Really,
You
up to
get to level
60 now.
16 each cast for free. Okay.
Well, my main gripe with the Final Fantasy 14, if I'm not remembering this, if my memory doesn't fail me, is the fact that it did not feel like the other Final Fantasy games, the single-player ones. As in lines of combat-wise, I think. I don't know. It just felt so different. I could not correlate Final Fantasy Online with the actual Final Fantasy games.
For me, I'll be honest, the only downside of it is I can go through the boring part that I consider a very story-driven game, get through that content part and then just reach the end game. But the combat being very slow-paced that put me off from that game.
绝不可能有任何东西从里面出来，因为那是
But you know,
实质
to give it what it's deserved and the praises it deserves, it's a very strong game. It's still going on strong, and yeah, it can rival any other very successful MMORPG out there. So they must be doing something correctly, you know.
隐居模式自有
Yeah.
妙计，冒险家协会那儿肯定有情报。
I mean, doesn't that mean that the community is quite or kinda dead in the game if your friend needs you to be there, it tries to convince you to play so that you'd have someone to dungeon with? I mean, it's an old game, I think, relatively old game, Final Fantasy XIV, isn't it? 2013? Am I mistaken? Something in those lines?
我一
Well,
定会说服组长。
maybe it might be a controversial thing I'm about to say, but put it on the same level as like WoW, World of Warcraft. So consider it the same thing. It's still a very much a live game, receiving content, receiving expansions. Community is extremely strong and competitive. You know, it's a good, nice, healthy game. I'm sure that anybody that likes MMORPGs, and let's say they wouldn't have any other MMORPG out there available, they could only play Final Fantasy XIV. I don't think anybody would be extremely disappointed. You know.
Oh, what? Why am I still having wings? Oh my god, do it! I'm still so confused. I'm not used to playing with F buttons for skills. Why did it attack me all of a sudden? Surprise attacks are not cool, man.
Oh, I think I've reached the point where we need a team.
客人，请你帮助世子，组长是为了保护他。
Oh, I think you've mentioned this to me before, Lord Chips. Actually, earlier today, I believe. Okay. I get it now. I don't know, maybe she actually likes, you know, who doesn't like to have a Kochobo?
一定会开启，
Let's be honest here.
我会找到
Like it's a staple of the game
西
series
族
and
曾
the
经勇往直前的
brand. Let's just say, I don't know.
我绝不愿活在组长
Chocobos? Kochobos? I forgot how to spell them actually.
真的出来，
How to pronounce them.
我也要
Huh?
再次消灭他。
Chocobos, I think.
It depends. For example, in some MMOs, the crafting system is just ridiculous enough of the plane of rationality. I don't know what happened. It's nighttime?
A game with
Chocobos, yeah.
a game with strong and good, well thought out crafting system is a game that, you know,
会让你看
always has life in it.
前的惨
All you have to do to add more life to that game is give people a more challenging collection to do, or a more, you know, a new craftable recipes that drop from the new dungeons that came out with the new expansion, and you just add weeks and months into the game out of, you know, seemingly nothing, but at the same time it's a lot. So
Where's
any
the...
good game, any good game in its recipe and in its
Bro,
structure will
what?
have a good collection system, crafting system.
I cannot defeat this guy! How did he want me? I don't think I can. As a warrior, defeat these monsters.
I died. Shit.
I may die here. Woo! Ooh, I killed it. Oh, I don't know how I survived that. Do I have even health pots or something in those lines in this game? Adding 30 minutes of what? Inject 250,000 HP into the origin of life. What's origin of life? Origin of mana. Is it increases my stats permanently, I wonder?
I don't know exactly what that does. I thought maybe it's like a stone that automatically helps you heal HP or something like that, and has a certain pool of HP that you can heal before it's destroyed.
Okay, so I killed a huge boss by myself, but somehow the whole people didn't kill it. I don't know. They must be pacifists or something. Okay, so the time is... What time is it now, actually? 9 p.m.
We've been streaming the game for an hour.
We have 1 more hour to go.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get into another... What's it called? Raid
You're not
quickly.
far off on the main storyline. Not far off.
那死女人坏了本驱魔师的规矩。
So, Scott, I think for future reference, we need to keep the roles as we discussed in the beginning of this series about one of us being a healer and the other one being a...
Yeah, I'll be the healer.
这群阴阳怪气的家伙，把这里守得这么森严，一定有问题。
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, for a second I thought I was gonna die. What am I supposed to do? He's asking me to look at naked woman?
我们快爬上树瞧瞧，这死女。
Crisps, yummy.
Oh no, Dream, what are you doing?
Is it loud? Oh no! No, wait, wait. I'm eating crisp. Don't attack. Oh no, she says die? I don't want to die. Oh wow, okay, she really wants to kill me.
这灵兽身上的力量，难道是深海之力？
GB. I was at one point going to
这小
review
灵
other
兽
games
或
like
许能帮助我打开沉船结界。
the mainstream ones like Apex, Call of Duty Warzone. I'm seeing lots of people playing them, but not many actually do offer any insight or. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. And Fortnite too, yeah. We'll have to review Fortnite as well. I know
What do you mean? No.
I'm sorry, Scout, we have to.
No.
Listen, genuinely, this is my genuine, again, like unbiased, professional, from my experience as a gamer and game design, it's an amazing game. It's not at all my cup of tea, that's the only problem.
背弃了消灭肾的承诺，
It is a good game when you look at it objectively. I don't have to say that. Everything around it, though.
Outriders is a brand new game, isn't it? I think it's
Outriders is it's an RPG, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It was like Remnant of the Ashes similar to, or am I wrong?
No, that's Outward. Let me see
Outriders.
Outriders.
Doesn't really come.
Oh, it's a shooter.
或许你们能够做到。海神在上，请打开通往。
Okay, I
literally-
haven't seen Outriders yet.
这里就是西族的沉船秘境。沉船之中游魂无数，请小心，
Do you have your familiar with you?
一定要听我传音
Yeah.
行事。
How do I summon my familiar?
I don't know.
I just summoned it. This is why I was having difficulties and I died, because I wasn't getting any heals.
Oh, Outriders. Oh yeah, I know the game. It was available in like beta for streamers. They were able to play until a certain point. I've watched them play until that point, and then I haven't since. Yeah, I remember now. I was watching some streamers play it. They were given some content they could play until a certain stage.
Sket, do you want me to tell you something?
What's up?
You can actually skip some cutscenes.
Yes.
At the top left of the corner, you're gonna see a really tiny escape button.
I know, I've been doing that. But only
Oh.
some. It will never escape me any way to skip a cutscene. I will always skip cutscenes if I
是
can.
我族，快离开！
Only Xbox, not PC. Well, that sucks.
It sounds weird to me that you can have Xbox Pass or Game Pass, but it's only on PC. That's really weird.
Level 7. Yeah, you must have been that. I know there was some sort of limit, but I forget which one exactly. Oh, I thought actually you could play it on PC as well.
Do these mobs keep respawning or something? Why are these guys still stuck here?
Is there not some sort of dungeon finder or something? Let's do a dungeon. This is so boring, honestly.
Are you too far
I'm
ahead?
fighting with myself, not dozing off. It's good that we have Lord Chips here. I keep myself engaged and I speak with him, because otherwise I would be snoozing, man, in this game.
Yeah, that's really good. I love the whole technology behind it, but I'm also afraid it might end up biting us in the ass. It's gonna be really different, I think. I'm inside a weird dungeon, Sket. Oh my god, what's going on?
I don't know how you got there, actually.
It's a quest.
I haven't done any dungeon myself. It's voice acted in Chinese as well, and I don't understand, and I can't skip.
I mean, there's not much to complain about that, Sket. We all know that the voice acting in MMOs is by far not the greatest.
Yes, but at least it's in English.
That's a good point, but still. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Or I would just skip it if it's extremely bad.
Or. Conch fruits and whatnot. Oh my god, this is a really boring quest. I don't know what's going on. I just keep running forward and keep pressing the skip button on the text and stuff like that. I don't know what's happening. Are you watching the stream at the same time, Sket, just to have a look and see what's going on?
But do you think I'm doing something different? Do you think the exact same game is different somehow for me?
Yes, you know Mandarin.
Yes, I understand the trials and tribulations of this character. No, I don't.
Mesh. I haven't heard of that technology, chips, but I'm afraid that in the near future, like those companies, like with Xbox, like how do I call it? Stream playing, let's call it. Oh boy, big guy, I have to kill him. They're gonna purchase or whatever, acquire all the graphics cards, because those games, they need to be run somehow, you know? I mean, we have a worldwide shortage anyway of GPUs, CPUs and everything. It's because there hasn't been enough silicon created, you know? The demand is huge.
Hey, I get what you're saying, but I'll raise you Sword Art Online. and living in that universe.
会将圣魔彻底
Wait a
消
minute,
灭
what's this? Oh, they resurrected the dragon that I killed?
消灭圣魔
Oh, I
肉
see,
身，
this is the
圣魔精
problem.
魂不死不休。我只得行那最后之计，
Or did they bring it?
不能在这里灭亡。海魂之力，
Running on water, like a shinobi. I feel like Naruto. AR meetings and stuff. I mean, yeah, why not? By all means.
族人体内深海
It's
之
better than having, you know, Microsoft Teams. But then, at the same time,
之死境，生物启动时空进入结界，将我
how intrusive that might be in some ways.
时空之中。
Or if it becomes requirement in some places.
Just like-
I guess, you know, that's all personal preferences. But yeah, for gaming,
时无刻不在
I would love AR. I would love AR. Sword Art Online, that's in reference to an anime. And in that anime, there is virtual reality. It's like the first type of virtual reality game. So you put a helmet on you, and then when you go online in the game, you're passed out in real life. So then your subconscious and everything is uploaded onto there, and you play there. But the whole thing about Sword Art Online, the game, is that once on release date, when everybody goes online, the game master blocks
Oh,
everybody
the
in.
chips. Is
And
there a
if
game?
they-
Wait, is there a Sword Art Online game? I think it was a fan made
There
thing.
is, there is, but I'm explaining to him the MMR, the
Anime thing.
Anime?
How it actually should be.
Yes.
And what we mean
So
by
then
saying
when
Sword Art
everybody
Online.
goes online, the game master kind of takes away the option of being able to log out, and then if you die in game, you die in real life as well.
中的怨憎之气，
Yeah, and the game master tells everybody, okay, guys, if you clear all of these 100 floors of this tower,
得以正
you can open up the game and everybody can log off.
看我力量终究有
And
限
then, you know, it's psychological as well. It's cool as well. You know, it's like literally living in an MMORPG.
Yes, pretty much like Matrix. If you want to associate
But it would be
with
like
something.
you, Lord Chips, waking up and living in, you know, Elder Scrolls Online. And somebody telling you, okay, so from now on, if you die in Elder Scrolls Online, you die in real life as well.
中的族人离开的执念
So then, you know, the way everything changes in the way you approach the game. And
离开这里。可10年
No,
Ready Player One, I've seen the movie.
no, two.
It's an awesome movie.
He's talking about the books. He's trying to be a hipster now.
只怕我族人在1000年前的
Ready Player 2, I have no idea. I thought maybe he made a typo and he wanted to put Ready Player 1. I just presumed.
I think he mentioned it to me while he was listening to the audiobook or something in those lines.
西族的
Okay, that's cool.
我以
Might
西
be
族
worth
大
looking
祭
into.
司之名，将海魂珠赐予你。你的到来，
Ooh, it's a spicy sauce.
命运的转盘已经转动。这一次，也许西族真的可以逃脱这亡命天涯。
Let's go, let's go.
失所的命运。朝歌，他竟然没有离去，我终究无法护他安好。我已经永远沉沦在这无尽的黑暗之中，我不能看着他也如此。告诉我，有父母，请他离开。
你见到他了，这样，我们要直进的地方，他无论百年、千年、万年，我会一直等着他，这样就很好了。笑来天霜，情深海波。
就拜托你保护好自己和族人。
西岐，我会在这里等你
Careful, I will wait for you here.
1000年。
Oh yeah, remember, this cutscene cannot be skipped. Okay.
愿鹤歌。
Wait, who was that guy?
从沉船出来，你就昏到现在。
西风，
How far off are you,
朝圣
Scat?
一族存在的意义，就是为了和
That
西
you
族大
mentioned.
祭司并肩为西族而战。
I am. Where can I see my level?
No, it's
Don't
which
even know
quest
what
are you on? Because I'm in relaxation. Singing star. What's this? Not now.
Inner sanctum of the shrine.
别费力了，我听见了海神的召唤。
Okay, I have a feeling my character is not that great when it comes to damage.
我闻到了海妖那恶心的鱼腥味。三个海妖，去杀光他们！ 一个宁静的栖身之处。
Have you been on this shore,
天遇到
Scat?
绝不能再发生了。
Wait, let's see. No, not the one with darkness.
Got to kill one more. Okay, complete one side. Okay, so I don't think it's worth for us. I mean, we're trying to...
Carry on from here? Yeah.
海神啊，请保佑我们吧！异族人都
I
能
think
可能
I don't. You know the main problem is I don't even know how to get to main town, so we can meet up. I know there's a shift one. I think it's a town portal skill. It's notifications, quick access notifications.
Go to Sulan.
“我潮湿一族的西海潮生封印，应该能够告诉他，这不是我送给他的，是潮湿一族拜托给他的。以我潮湿一族之名，西海潮生，起！”
神的慈命，孩子慎重 奋起。
No, usually in MMOs you will end up knowing which town is what or how to get there and whatnot. But we've literally sprinted through this whole thing incredibly fast. Because this is what they want to do. This is what they want the players to do. Like, you know, to progress to the max level really fast. It's like, it's called streamlining your leveling.
父亲，
Oh, the ghost of Flying Dragon is back. Oh, he's on the bad side, okay.
族长，不可，您不能独自去面对圣魔。
Where's the Skinny Dark skills? Hello? Oh. What do you mean, father-in-law? What happened? Oh. It's weird how I cannot attack those guys. F4.
Let's see, there's a fame type of system as well. If you remember, like in Maple Story.
A fame type
can-
of system? Okay.
Yes, you can like other players. You go to their right click on them, go to their like corner, view my corner, and then you can
Okay, I can't skip this cutscene. Oh, got a bad elf Atlantis guy. What? Okay, I can knock this boss down, that's good, I guess. Oh, I've been killed. Should I have died here? Wait, why is my...
The animations are funny, yes. They feel like you're fighting with a pool noodle.
Dodge, dodge! Oh my god, why is my character not dodging? Bro, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Second time I died here, dude. Am I supposed to win in this, actually? Dodge, you fool! Oh, I just realized something. Cannot dodge if you go it diagonally. Does that make sense?
No.
Oh, well, I actually won this time. Did you ever die, Sky? Like, this quest line was difficult to
I
me.
died one time. I died one time. But it was outside in the world map.
How am I cannot do this. Solo. Wait. Pots of healing or something? Do you know of such existence, Sky?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, those potions, they heal everything.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
shall we look at the list we prepared and give our final scores?
Is
and
it that
thoughts?
time already? I thought maybe we could get into another...
But I don't think this actually worth it. To be honest, our time would be much more useful spending doing other things.
So we're not gonna do another dungeon one.
Let
What's
me ban this
Oh,
guy.
yeah, I've noticed him just now.
找到他。
So Sky, what do you think? Are we doing one more dungeon one or no?
Well, no, because to be honest, I don't even know how to get into it. I'll
So
be
let's
straight
go
up facts with you.
Shift 1. Shift 1? No, Shift 1.
Go to
How did I do
Sulan.
that? I went into photo mode. What is this? What? Sulan, okay. Teleport. I teleport to Sulan. Let's try and do one more dungeon before. Oh my goodness gracious, you're right.
I spent the past almost 5 minutes just flying up straight, and I didn't have a limit.
Okay, that's interesting.
I wasn't even able to see the ground anymore.
How would I even look for functional amplitude crash rate? Okay, but where am I?
Well, to be honest, Lord Chips, we're close to 5 hours spending in game at the moment, and the entire gameplay and the questing is done like, you know, you have you can just press to auto pass to the next part of the objective. So to be honest, we are completely unaware of the world that we're playing in. Nothing seems familiar. The game takes you where you have to go straight away. So then you don't know how to travel. I don't even know how to travel, to be honest, between maps at the moment.
Oh,
Yes,
did
the
you
map
check-
does seem...
Did you check your mail, dude? I've received so many abilities. Oh, sorry, mails and items.
I don't know why, I don't have nothing in there. Were you full, maybe full inventory?
Probably. Oh. What? Gravity car? This is a weird card. We don't have time for this. Ooh. You won't be able to fly, but you get the flying rewards? I don't know what that means.
Okay, so press M for map. Let me see where you are actually.
So I'm
I
in
see where you are.
Sulan,
Okay, stay put.
and I'm
I'm
going
coming to
to...
you.
That's a dungeon entrance over there.
You would expect, Lord Chips, you would expect that to be the case, you know, the tutorial island to teach you how to do all of those things, one of which is how to fast travel as well. But in this game, whenever you have a quest and you have an objective, you can just press on the objective and it will take you there straight away. It will take you to portals, it will take you to fast travel, it will do everything for you automatically. So in many ways, it's very much resembling like a mobile online game, like a, you know. So no matter how big the map might seem like, it's actually very small. Okay, where are you at, dude? Oh, here, right. I found you.
Amazing!
How is this possible?
I know. I'm using a lot of commerce cash. I have no idea what that is. I'm trying to clear up as much inventory as possible because obviously we're not gonna have any room. Cod liver oil. Okay. Let me. Can I? No. Are you?
Yes, that's right, Lord Chips. It might very well be the case that, you know, once we... What I think is that everything is very streamlined for you to be able to reach end game as soon as possible. And that's the only... after you reach end game is the point where the game actually opens up and allows you to play by yourself without
most of the
hand
games,
holding.
unfortunately, act that way.
Especially Eastern games like Korean or Chinese games. That's the way they look at things. So they never take into the consideration the experience of you know, of the road, of the road to end game. Everything is just a means to an end until you reach the final end game, which is just grind for particular currencies to buy particular sets of items. And from what I understand, most of the time what you'll spend doing here is spend real life money to make your character look more sexy. That's about it. So I've invited you to group.
I'm in a group already, just a sec.
Why are you in a group? How are you in a group?
Wait, how did you quit your own party? Because I can see I'm still in party. Leave team, there you go. Okay, invite me if you'd like.
Okay, so now we are in party. Okay.
Black Warden. It's a trial of the Four Kings. But
That's
this
a
is
trial,
dungeon.
that's something you do individually.
But the map told me, like, map NPC told me that it's a raid portal.
Players,
Okay.
one player. One player for the trials. Individual trials.
Okay, let's go over here on my marker then. It's nice because if you click on the map, I just discovered a new feature. So if you left click on the map on the pointer, your character starts going that way automatically, like fast traveling. At least you got that. But at the same time, it still takes the footpath, if you know what I mean. instead of actually flying in a direct line. Which again, since I have wings, why does it do that? Okay, so I think we're gonna extend this session a bit. Oh, what? Because we need to do a second dungeon. I think it's gonna give us a bit more experience as well. And try and, you know, eye out the game properly.
You just want to hit peacocks. Is this a dungeon?
No. I just want to get peacock.
I'll need some chicken.
Should be here somewhere according to the map. Okay, it's right over here, the entrance. Hot Springs. Is this a mistake?
I don't know. I don't see this as a mistake. I mean, we're almost naked, you know, so.
How is this a dungeon?
This is not a dungeon, man. This is the hot springs.
That's what you get, I guess.
You wanted to go to a dungeon and you went to the hot springs. Okay.
Well, look, dungeon entrance, literally, it's here. Like, look at my screen on the stream, and you'll see.
Yes, but you have to remember this is translated from Chinese, so never trust the translation. So yesterday we've done the Darkfall one, if I remember correctly, yes. And then there is a dungeon here, Trial of the Four Kings, a dungeon here, Angler's Atoll Portal, Sunken Galleon dungeon portal. We've done that as well yesterday.
City of Demon Gods. What level is that requirement? Oh shit, I'm flying towards it. Let's have a look.
Where is that? City of Demon Gods.
To the left of your current position.
Oh god. Sex dungeon.
Good time, yeah. But you know what? Nothing's off the table. Oh, this looks scary, dude. What's the level requirements for this? Destination reached. Okay. Oh, it's a group achievement. Okay. Oh, level 69. Of course it's level 69. Oh my god, hello. You see, why? This is so uncool. There was this one NPC that we could use. But I don't know where it's gone. Which map?
Go on the map and look. Let's go to this side. Where is Event Tide Bay? Go at
Where? Sorry.
Angler's Atoll Portal. Event
not
Tide
see
Bay.
it.
To the right.
Yeah.
A bay.
Okay.
You can see where I am on the map as well.
Angler Atoll.
Yes. Mhm.
How'd you get there so fast? Jesus. I'm gonna get teleported and get teleported again. Fair enough.
Oh, fishing contest. Never mind.
Oh no.
But
This
you know
one?
we have to.
Gardener's task. Sunken Galleon. We've
Galleon.
done that one. You said
Yeah.
we've done it. Are we sure we've done it?
Yes, we've done it yesterday, and we've done also the Darkfall dungeon as well. I think we should go
Eternal
to
Chasm.
Shrine Raid Portal, yeah, at Lumpir Creek. Lampir Creek, that's one. Tidewater. Go down to the right. Tidewater.
Oh, found it. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, dude, this looks like a PvP area, if I'm not mistaken. From the load screen. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the PvP part of the game. I mean, I'm level 30. How much? 7. What level? You are 38.
I mean, we haven't even put that much effort into it, and if max level is level
We have a character
79,
talking to us, Tidewater Village. What is that?
I don't know what you mean. There's nobody talking to me.
It was a notification at the bottom right. How big are these mobs? They're yellow. What does that mean? I can kill them? Oh no. So these monsters, they seem really dangerous, Cat.
Level 40 to 79. No, God.
Can't we like do the normal one?
No. Normal one is level 59. 5-person dungeon.
So try.
Come on, man. We should be able to have a
Do we
dungeon
need to
fight.
do the same one? Like there's this NPC that had all the dungeon finder, how should I call it, party finder. That's what we need to find again. Adventure League, that's it, guild leader.
That's a guild leader.
Sulan Adventure League, I hope that's it. So we've been trying to find a dungeon for the past 10 minutes? Well, I have. You've been looking for one earlier. I mean, we found a few, but we haven't found any adequate ones when it comes to our level.
Let's go back to Darkfall. Where are you going?
To Sulan.
Yeah, go to Darkfall.
Why bother having normal, like, mobs show up in this game?
What's that?
Oh, that's an event. Thieves are attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, Lordships. I don't know why they put the icon for a dungeon. Maybe they think, like, you know how a dungeon is like a separate kind of room thing, you know, teleports you somewhere. I mean, that's what they mean by that, but
Translations.
yeah. Okay, I found him actually. It's Sulan Adventure League Guild. It's this guy over here, Sket, if you wanna come.
What does he do?
It's the old guy that makes you the party finder for quests and whatnot, dungeons. Can I use my wings in here? Oh, I can. Can I get on this tiny miniature boat? Nope. Okay, so...
Just chat Twitch stream, yeah. Hello, Manu.
just chatting, just a bit. We haven't been playing in a while, leave us alone. It's not our fault this game is not that great at it. At directions. Okay, so now we need to find one more player actually.
Team lobby.
Hello there.
What?
Small apartment. Oh, what happened? Oh. Is the game's auto tracking? Funland ticket. Funland? Did you find anything for us, Cat?
I can see the my team. I think... Okay, let's get out of the party and use the quick join function. I mean, even if we join by ourselves individually, but not the both of us together. I don't know how to do it.
Just make me captain.
So, team lobby.
Make me captain.
You are captain.
You want to do daily token? What's a daily token?
Doesn't matter anything. I know, you're trying to click on them and nothing's happening.
How did I get in last time? What?
We had the quest open last time.
What happened? Non-party. Two teammates, non-party. I don't understand what that means. Confusing a bit, not gonna lie. Okay, let's both try and use quick join. And hopefully that works out fine for us. Please don't tell me it's gonna put me straight in the dungeon. I don't want that. Did you
No.
press quick join, Xket?
Yep.
Okay. So what?
You know what
did
happened?
What?
If you press escape, you're gonna see that
What?
it wrote in the chat. Level 37 Blade Master seeking spirits team request. If I press join.
I guess there's literally not enough players to do dungeons in this game right now for new players.
Yes.
That's really not good. That's really not good. Really, 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 really not good.
It's fair to say we will call it an end.
Oh my goodness, but why? This is so counterintuitive, but in a bad way, dude. Nothing shows up. This drives me mad. What am I supposed to put as a review for this dungeon system if I can't use it? Is there no content for lower levels at all?
Unfortunately, that is the way that it is for lower levels. Nobody really does low level.
No,
well,
no
not low
chips.
level because we're medium level now.
This game has been released in 2017, I think. Something in those lines. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, 2017,
be right
March,
back.
March 2017.
Gonna be right back. Gonna grab some water.
Okay. Okay, so from what I can tell, this game is not new player friendly at all. It just rushes you through the story. I'm level 37. That's halfway through. It's midway through the... I think the maximum level is 79. So it's halfway through the main max level. And I haven't learned anything about this game. I've only used the auto-pathing system they have, and thank God they have it, because otherwise you'd be just losing your mind here. You'd literally just be losing your mind. Okay. I think I will exit the game. What?
I'm back.
They could have been cool and be like that, Manu, that's a fair point. Look, I pressed quit, I mean exit game, And there's a Seeking Spirits quest for me here. And I press accept. Oh my goodness gracious, doesn't matter.
Let's call it an end of session for now. Just stay in game while we'll do the final marks as well.
Are you sure about that? I mean...
Yeah, it's a nice...
Okay, sure.
Background things you
I'm
can
just
have
try and find
on.
a good, nice looking spot first then.
Sure,
If you want to
let's go on top of that lady with the...
Fine, let's go. Where is it? You take me there. Since you're
It's right here.
What? Where?
Right in front of you.
What? Where? What do you mean in front of me?
Oh my god, zoom out a bit. Look up.
Up? Oh! Okay. Now it's end of the game session. We're gonna talk about this and make the actual, give it our marks. And see, why people actually, in my opinion, should not be playing this game. So we had some really good...
Or should playing this game, I don't know.
Well, we know what the mark is gonna be. I think we may need to allocate... It's not good, Lordship's not good at all.
I'm just gonna stay in front here.
Hey, get comfy, Sket. What do you mean? Where are you? Get right in between them.
I mean, we're too small to, I'll sit on the left one.
Well, like this thumbnail?
Yes.
No, like this. How do I change my character? Oh, it's getting nighttime.
Press Alt and turn around.
Okay, thumbnail. Save it.
Yes.
Take a photo, guys.
Wait, come back. Where are you going?
Here. Why can't I sprint?
Where are you going, dude?
Over here.
Why?
For a better perspective, I think. Is it? I'm not sure.
No, it's not.
Where is it? Down? Lower?
No. Wait. Best perspective is here. Because you can see the face as well.
Well, that's what I was trying to do.
And then press Alt and left click turn around.
Okay, so... Let me bring up my notepad. The folder of Doom, actually, for this game. File of Doom, not folder of Doom. Oh, why do I have such little space left? Oh my god! 20 gigs out of a terabyte on C. How did I get there? I think this game automatically installed on C. Okay. So, desktop. Brilliant. Yeah, that's the purpose we're flying really high next to these statues, to avoid conflict and contact with other flying objects. Anyway. So. What we'll do now is we'll talk, bring up the points we've had last time. Scat, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, the points that we had from the previous session. And then we will add on top with the ones we have now. Does that sound like a fair...
Yeah, we need to streamline this point. We have 5 main areas. We will just enumerate them, and each of us will say what mark we give it. We will come up with the final mark for you and for me, and then a combined one. Final combined mark for the game, and then we will talk a little bit about why we gave the marks that we did, and that will be it.
Okay, sure. So, The main categories are. Let me see if I can do something in the stream about this. Make it a bit more interactive.
So we go with the system U enumerated of marking.
Okay, sure. So we have 5 categories: graphics, game progression, game feel and immersion, community, and game content. So it's going to be difficult to talk about the end game content because we didn't get to it. Even though this MMO has streamlined the process of you getting there really quickly, we have spent 5 hours and a bit. We didn't get there. Actually, I think we spent about 6 hours because last night we spent a bit more than we initially planned on spending. And yeah, what we usually do for the end game content is we outsource it, I believe. And we will do a bit of investigating now. So
Let me look it up a little bit.
Online end game content.
Like I said, by what
Okay, so it's just grinding dungeons for better gear.
yes. It's very very normal, nothing out of the ordinary.
That's really upsetting, actually.
Mhm.
Okay, so endgame content in this game in Revelation Online is summed up to doing a lot of dungeons. Okay. And yeah, okay. So endgame content. Let's start with the first category, which is graphics. Our pointing system goes from 0.5 to 2, and you'll see why it makes a lot of sense in a few moments. I want to edit a bit, see if I can do it actually. Some of the elements here. Go away, get away. Okay.
Okay, so for the graphics part, I give it a 1.
For the graphics?
That is, yes.
Oh, a 1, yeah, okay. That's...
A 1.
Okay. Oh, I'm messing around. So, sorry guys, just give me a second. Gameplay stream. I could get a bit of a spaz out moment here with my how do you call them? Transitions. It doesn't matter, we'll do it manually, just give me a sec. I wanted to try something, can't do it, that's fine. I'll just add a text source. Graphics.
Okay, what are you doing?
Trying to work on okay, I will give it a 1 as well. It's not great, it's not good for what it is.
It's outdated for nowadays.
Yeah, but this is the
sure,
thing, it's for nowadays it's outdated. But I'm not sure. I don't think that's a fair comparison, seeing that This game was released in 2017. I mean, it's for 2017. I can't lie, it's quite outdated as well.
Yes, it's mediocre.
It is, yeah.
Game progression. Game progression, I have to give it a lowest mark score possible, which is a 0.5. The reason for that is that it really does feel like a like a mobile game, where it just the game kind of plays itself. We've reached now middle way in the game, in the progression of leveling up, but we don't know where we are. We don't know how to get into a dungeon. We spent 10-15 minutes trying to find a dungeon and trying to play together. We couldn't. In the end, we realized that we couldn't do that because of the low population of the game and the server. But yeah, for me, it's a lowest score possible for game progression.
A few seconds, that doesn't work. It's not as smooth as it should be. So, game progression, I wholeheartedly agree with you. It's not something I want people to go through. To be honest, I would go as far as saying it's a nuisance and an annoyance as well. There's not much for you to do. I haven't explored the map. I have this incredible skill to do, like flying all over. You have access everywhere for it, but you're not allowed, or you're not given the opportunity to explore it as well. I mean, I get it. You're gonna get to max level, and when you've grinded everything you can grind and collected all the gear and the monies and whatever what your goal is, when you've achieved all your goals, what do? You're gonna want to spend some time. You're gonna get bored and want to explore the area. Fine, sure, that's gonna be a bit refreshing, and it's going to affect you in that way. But that's not how things should be. I think you have this nice developed world that you have access to every single part of it, but you're basically prohibited to get to them. And the worst part is there's nothing stopping you exploring it. It's just that the game pushes you. You're level 1, get to level 37 in less than 5 hours of gameplay. This is the problem. And then you get to level, I don't know, maybe 60, 68, 69. Let's just satisfy Manu. But then, what then? You're still a noob. You're still a complete noob. In other MMOs, if you get to like 80, 90%,
you already know the world.
You know what you need to know. There's a crafting system in this game, by the way. Have I used it? Did I need it? Nope. Do I know? I mean, do I know if it's necessary? No, I don't know if it's needed in this world.
Even if they were to put a quest in it, just to introduce you to the crafting system, you would have just auto-pass the entire quest storyline, and you wouldn't care about it. You wouldn't know about anything about it. So basically, even I'm going to go on a limb and say that most people just give up during the leveling up process because there's nothing personal, there's no effort there. Even if the end game content will be amazing and awesome, I would not go through the pain of reaching end game level just for that. I would give up. After our initial gaming session of 3 hours yesterday, I would have just given up and uninstalled the game. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, we said we were gonna go 5 hours
with you.
and a half in each game, so we have to do it. Okay, so game progression.
It was a drag now.
That's our reason for it being a 0.5. It's awful.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a time waster. It's a desktop-made mobile game, like xSket said since last session.
Game feel and game immersion is our next category. I think we've already explained everything we can with game immersion. We made no impact on the game. There is a storyline, but after half an hour of reading the storyline and the quest, I just started skipping everything because it just wasn't worth my time. There is no immersion in the game. You're not feeling impactful in the storyline or anything of the sorts. It just feels like a drag until you reach the so-called end game. But nobody should have to suffer just to reach a point where you can actually start enjoying the game. So 0.5, lowest score for me as well. What do you feel?
For game feel immersion. This is the thing with game feel and immersion. I mean, I like the game feel. if I were to just go by it separately. But the whole immersion thing, again, I haven't formed any connections with any of the NPCs. Like, I'm going to go on the limb and say like tens of NPCs have died in front of me, but I didn't feel anything about it. Like
Do you
this,
remember any one of them?
no. I just know Hui or Hey, I think his name was. He killed me. When I told you in my trial that am I supposed to kill this guy, he just absolutely obliterated my ass. Like, but again,
Okay.
I have this familiar here, which is called Sky. She should be my companion. Familiar. Don't know her name. I mean, I know her name because it's in front. Can I change her name? I don't know. Should I change her name? Do I care enough? No. It's really unfortunate.
What are your familiar skills?
I don't know. I'm going to assume only passive ones. I know that because
Yeah,
I've looked
I
at
have
the
no idea
familiar
as well.
thing.
So, game feel. We have to touch upon the subject of like a combat system. I have to say the combat system is not necessarily bad. It's mediocre. It's not
Yeah.
bad. It's mediocre.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can choose between tab targeting and action mode. I think
That's a
that you
good
can't
thing.
really realistically play the game without action mode on. So automatically the other choices that you have kind of, fall out of the
They're
picture.
redundant. I'm thinking to myself,
Yes.
being a type of character that's in the thick of it, in the fight, I could not play this game any other way than action mode. It just makes no sense. It makes me feel a bit handicapped. Could you imagine?
But then let me tell you something as a healer, yes? So as a healer, because you were playing as a tank in the dungeon we did yesterday, yeah?
Yeah.
Because we're action combat, so your camera is locked. As you move your mouse, your camera is locked and looking around. But if I wanted to, like how I would choose to heal just you, I tried looking at you and using my heal skills, but it was not working. So then I had to press Alt to unlock my mouse cursor, select you from the bar I had on the left hand side in party, and then use my heal
No.
skills on you. So yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah, that's the system. It's a legacy system for a healer from tab targeting combat, but it
tried
wasn't
to
changed
be-
or optimized at all for action combat.
I see.
Lord Chips said combat looked better than Final Fantasy XIV. I agree with him in the fact that you had much more skill to do. It's not really fair to compare with Final Fantasy, because in here we can spam the skills however much we want. Final Fantasy XIV, you have to wait in between activating and using skills, and it's a much more slower paced combat. But it feels more impactful and it gives you, you have to think about what your next move will be. Here you were bombarded with so many skills. They look good when you're doing them and performing them. Not gonna lie, they look okay. But again, they don't feel impactful, and you're just doing it because, and you don't even know exactly what they do or how they combine with each other or what your rotation should be like. You're just spamming skills. Again, mobile game vibes.
Okay.
So it's still a 0.5 for me. We move on to the next category, which is the community. I have to say that the community was friendlier than expected.
Yeah, even
The
though
two people that we encountered of our level, we actually went in a party with, and we did content together.
Yeah.
Which is kind of,
But I think,
out
like-
of the two low levels we encountered, we played with both of them. I think they were as starved as finding somebody else as we were to find somebody else in the game.
I think
So I think
Atalena
that's why.
actually knew what they were doing. They were incredibly happy. Actually, it was like that player just gave me off the air of, oh my god, thank God I have somebody to play with for today. Just like finish my quests. I think they were a Smurf, but the other guy,
Okay.
Sereka or whatever his name was. I mean, she knew what she was doing, Atalena. That's the only thing I want to say. And the other guy, double ass guy, I should have him in my friends list. Just give me a second.
He was a noob,
Sarah.
same as us.
Yep. He we didn't play much together, but he was an actual noob, so he didn't know anything, just like we didn't know anything. So yeah. But yeah, community for me it's a 1.5.
For me, it's a 1.
Hello Dobra. I know it's we decided to stop over here for the views. We had a really nice sunset. Me pointing that way is a mistake, moving my mouse around. Yeah, so community for me 1.5. I wish there were more people playing. I mean, I'm gonna go down to 1 actually. I'm gonna go down to 1 on it on community because there's barely any people playing this game. So again,
We would have played. We would have still be playing now if we actually found a party.
Yeah.
Instead of cutting down on our gameplay time,
Yeah.
because there's literally nothing else to do. The only thing that we would be able to do at the moment is just continue doing quests as in like a mobile game. So we would just press on the autopathing, kill a monster, then autopath. But most of the time you don't even kill nothing, you know. There's not even the kill and collect type of quests. It's just you're autopathing from one place to another, speaking with NPCs. That's all you do. And it's so damn boring.
It is.
It really is. For end game content, we haven't reached. This is our final category. We haven't reached the final end game content. So we don't have, you know, to inform the opinion on this. But end game content is, from what we were able to research, is what you would expect. You get to end game. The game opens up. Obviously, everybody will be at that level of end game. So even if it's low population in the game, you can still queue up for dungeons and you can farm end game content, as in end game, you know, the sets that you would have, and then you have to try and reinforce them or refine them.
You can also max out your skills, though, which is gonna take a while to do. Yeah, just like xSket said, endgame content severely lacking. I think there's no worse type of endgame content than this.
There is another phase to the endgame content in this game particularly, which is obvious. Okay, a lot of fashion that you can collect, but that is behind the
That's
paywall.
a collectible thing. I don't count it.
That is behind the paywall. Another thing that I can see here is very flourishing is the fact that you can. There's many ways in which you can engage with other players. As in, there's a marriage system.
Would you call that endgame content? Do you need to pass a certain level to
yes.
marry someone, or do you need to?
No. I would call it an endgame content. You know why? Because you
Why?
spend some time to find somebody that you can actually choose to be your partner, and maybe you do content together. As in, okay, we're gonna do dungeons together, but because we have this merit buff or whatever, you know, we're stronger or increased drop rates or whatever that might be. That also offers a lot of, for example, like interaction between players. Like both of you can hop on the same mount, you know, or
But
you
yeah,
can
again, I would not
have
call
specific animations.
Endgame content, though.
Well, it's a time waster, and I think that's really a time waster for me. It's
at
an
the end
end game
of it,
content.
huh?
Yeah, it keeps you engaged with the game. Like, okay, we've done our dungeons and dailies for today. Let's just sit in, you know, town square and use our animation because me and this person actually got married, or yeah, we're sitting on the same mount, running around. I guess there's a huge RP side to this as well. I can see that as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the cities we've been in, the people we've been seeing AFK were like 4 or 5 people in the very first city. Maybe there's more populated areas. I'm sure there are, but we haven't reached that point yet.
Mm-hmm.
And even if we did reach that point, there are, to keep in mind, there are 2 servers open. So, you know,
I think
maybe there's
I
still...
would go when we talk about community, we're just talking about the other players, who they are, how they behave with you. If you're a newbie and whatnot, do they help you? Do they provide you advice, you know, to a stranger? That's what we're talking about when we say community. And I think we're done with the community side of things. We said there's barely any new players. It's really difficult to progress in this game with as a new player, which I think it's one of the biggest things that would stop new players from starting this game and continue playing this game.
There's a huge wall that you have to break through, where you have to find other players to continue with your progression. And if it's in air quotes, if it's a dead game and there's no population or no influx of lower level people, you can't really progress to reach the end game. It's only going
downward. It's only going downward from there.
Yeah, so you go through a lot of pain and a lot of time wasting, and I'm pretty sure anybody new trying to get into the game will just quit, will just give up.
It's a barren wasteland if you don't have another player to play with. It's depressive, actually. I know a lot of games fall into this category, especially MMOs. Yes, Lord Chips, the social interaction. I'm talking about the emotes between players and whatnot. That's just game feel immersion. So when it comes to interactions between the characters themselves in the game, that's classed under the game feel and immersion. And yeah, we've spoken about that category already, and I think it was a 1 for me. Yeah, I'm not sure about Scat what it was.
Or immersion?
Yeah.
It's 0.5.
0.5 game feel immersion. Okay. But I
didn't feel like a healer.
You did not,
because it was very disruptive.
Enough.
I wasn't playing the game. You know what I was doing in the dungeon? I was just looking at the health bar. I wasn't looking at the monsters. I was looking at the health bar, and I was looking at my mouse cursor, how to select your name and what skill to use. So that was the game I played.
Okay. That's sad.
That happens sometimes, but that should only happen, for example, if I'm going in WoW and I'm doing like a mythic raid type of thing. So I would only pay attention at everybody's health bars, the debuffs they have, and what skills I should dodge from the boss, So it's a different type of game that a healer plays. You don't actually play the game versus the boss, you play your own mini game. But that shouldn't be the case.
That's a really bad thing. Yeah, that's a really bad adaptation.
I enjoy that, actually.
What, the mini?
To be honest with you, I enjoy that. That's why I play healer most of the time, and I pay attention to my rotation and everything. But here, all I had to do is like, oh my god, I moved an inch with my character, so I have to get my cursor out of the camera lock mode to be able to select you to heal you with a more powerful healing skill.
I see.
So,
okay.
Did you manage to tally up all of your grades? And what is your finals? For me, it's
I think
4 out of 10.
I want to go, wow. I mean, I'm not, no, wow, I'm a 4 as well. Wait, so my graphics was 1. What was yours?
1.
Game progression was 0.5 for me.
Same.
Game feel immersion was 1 for me.
At a 0.5 for me.
Community was a 1 for me.
Same.
And end game content was 0.5 for me.
I have a 1.
You have a 1. No,
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's a 4 for me as well.
Okay, so tallied up in between us, it's a 4 out of 10 final score.
Yeah. It's a 4 out of 10, so this game gets a 4 out of 10.
It's just below average. Seems about right. That was the first vibe I got even when we logged in.
4 out of 10. It's upsetting, I thought, because we've improvised this system where you start with a 0.5, as you can see. So you try to take out your, let's just say, your bias against the game. So it goes from 0.5 to 2. So you can't go to 0. You cannot. And even with that, this game has an under average score. It's upsetting. I'm just thinking for people that worked on this game, or people that actually put hours into it, or having a guild. We're not part of a guild. We haven't even brushed that area. No, so these scores are out of 5. Actually 2, sorry. So it goes from 0 to 5 to 2.
Doesn't go to 0 to 5. It goes 0 to 2, 0.5 to 2,
Yeah.
and then the final score is from 0 to 10.
So this is how it works. It goes from 0 to 5, 0.5, sorry, to 2. So you have 4 scoring points, and then if you, for example, we have 5 categories, and each of them gets 2 points. Then you have a 2 times 5, which is a 10. We add them up. We don't do the median thing, because with the median thing we can't really do the personal bias mitigation system, which is why we started with the 0.5. And it's more lenient. We wanted to go because we know that at the moment MMOs, the MMO market actually, MMORPG market is suffering. At the moment a lot of players, I mean, they go for instant gratification. Look at all these BRs, for example. And you either win or lose, and they end the marks. No, so the thing is, we went with this because I think it's more lenient and more forgiving on MMOs. This is the main reason why I decided to go with this marking system. But yeah, this
If not, I would have had many zeros. And that would be a very heavy personal bias from me. I've played, I can say I've dipped my toes in like all of the MMORPGs that are out there. So I would be like scrupulous. But like you've said, always have to keep in mind the fact that every game, if you look into it, every game has something unique that the developers were like, okay, this is my creation, this is my baby, this is how I want to leave my mark and my signature.
Yeah.
Because it does, not everybody comes from a place where, okay, how can we make this a cash grab? That comes later. That comes at the publishing part.
Yeah.
It doesn't come at the designing part of the game. Like, for example, in this game, it's absolutely wonderful. We have the wings here. We can fly on the boobs of this statue, which was very far off in the distance. If I think about it, I can't think of another game that lets you do this, to be honest with you. So, yeah, not to take away from the developers. And knowing that you have a background and you were trained also as a developer and studied as one, yeah, that's a very important thing to do.
Sorry, I wanted to say 4 out of 10. It's really, as a person, to have worked on this or to have contributed hours, let's just think about it. Maybe Scat, instead of playing Tough Sky 2 or instead of playing BDO online from the beginning like you did, because you've played BDO from the beginning, when it first released in Europe, I think, you have bought the game, didn't you? So did I actually, I think, but I couldn't get into it. In any case, could you imagine you spent so many hours in that game and then just see how it slowly dies and there's no escaping it? It's really hurtful for the community here, I think, and that's why we've made the lowest mark you can get is a 2.5, because communities try to thrive in any game, but not all games survive. So I'm going to make a new list actually to see. We're gonna keep track.
Save this scoring system you've given.
Yeah. No, we're just gonna go for like the total. We're gonna have the best rated games and the worst rated games. I don't think I want to go. I mean, we can also do a series with best game that has the best. Sorry, the game that has the best end game content, if you'd like. But I don't think this. I don't know. We'll look into it. I'll save it anyway. So, what's it called again? Insert. No. Insert above. Revelation.
Raised a very fair point that he has there, and that is actually something that maybe we can, put up for discussion in one of our upcoming podcast streams.
What he said. So people who still cling on the MMO genre are people who never let go of their past. MMO is only a cash grab nostalgia trip right now. Is that or is it stop having expectations? What
That's an
parts of
interesting
it do you
point that
agree?
that we could have a civilized conversation on.
No, he's
Because
right. At the moment, yeah, no, like, listen, when it comes to MMOs, they're just, if you were to be able to make a good story on it and find that mix, you know, it doesn't have to be the perfect mix, because tell me, I'll let you know, there's theories in everything, and there is a theory of the perfect something, perfect story, perfect action mechanic, perfect anything, you know, like if you find this algorithm or pattern, it's there, it can be found, and hundreds of millions of pounds and dollars, or whatever you want to call them, were made in the MMO field, and they have developed these theories. The thing is, a game that will follow, like a game genre, sorry, that will follow just the same recipe is doomed to fail. Because it's the same thing, you're gonna go through the same thing in every single game that you play. Different title, different characters, different stories, but it's the same recipe. So, I'm not saying they need to find the perfect recipe, because that's gonna be a downfall. It needs to find something unique to its own game, you know? And they need to pace it correctly. They need to have instant gratification combined with the delayed gratification, you know, and maybe force interactions between players as well somehow.
yes, but you know, it's
We're
not fair
doing
to compare it with Genshin because
no,
Genshin is an obvious game cash grab. So
we're doing an MMO review at the moment. But I get your point. I wholeheartedly agree with him. Actually, you know, if you want the story experience, just play RPGs. But it's really nice. Like, for example, yeah, fine. It's really nice to have, like, one day we'll do the Star Wars the Old Republic review, and you'll see the community there and the storyline and everything. It's just absolutely amazing. You know, so
yes,
that game is gonna get a 2 for game immersion. I'm not gonna split actually. It's gonna get a lot of high marks. Hello, Mark. You know what I mean?
mm.
Oh, I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
It will.
I did not
It
hit
will,
her.
and you know, a game can literally be can receive the lowest point in graphics and in game immersion, and it can still be an above average game, for example.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, or a game can be lowest possible in graphics, yes, but still receive an almost perfect score. So, you know, I'll just throw it out there. RuneScape, for example, old school.
The thing
You take the
is,
graphics out of the question, but everything else.
Wait.
I'm giving just an example.
When the stream is gonna pick up and we're gonna have some funds come in, yeah, we're gonna review pay-to-play games as well. So this was one of the things that I wanted to mention about RuneScape. We all know that if you are a it wasn't a premium member, we can class it like that. I think I forgot the name of it. It had a specific name, old school RuneScape. So if you're a member, actually, that's what they call it. So if you were a member, you'd have access to many more resources. It's true, you could have maxed out all your levels as a free member, but you didn't want to that. That's hell on earth. You did not want that. Members that paid, they had access to way better servers, better latency, and they had access to all the maps in the game. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Sket, but I would like to know, is that a pay-to-play game, like Dobra mentioned, or is the paywall? I'm gonna go and say it's a paywall. Hello?
Yeah.
Did you hear what I was saying?
No, I was reading something else. Sorry.
You were reading. So, oh my god, I spoke so much. So, RuneScape, is it a pay-to-play or is it a paywall?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you.
It's a. The thing about that is you can play the free version, and you can literally farm one of those tokens or bonds. It's a bond, it's called, and you can hop onto the worlds which are for subscription members. So
Okay, I think
option
Dobra
now.
has a good definition for pay-to-play. I think it's an acceptable one, so you can't have access to it without paying for it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But RuneScape is not pay to play. I don't view it as pay to
No,
play.
so it's a paywall then. Lord Chips, I'm not sure. It might be getting a remake. I'm not sure about it actually. They have pretty decent.
That's why I wasn't
graphics.
paying attention to you. I was actually looking up if Old Republic is getting one.
Yeah, it's a paywall. Okay, so yeah, this game, Revelation Online, 4 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a fair marking in my opinion.
It hurts because I can, again, sympathize with all the people that contributed to this, to the community, to the mods, all the events and everything, trying to respect those memories that some people have created, but it's a 4 out of 10. So it's not a good review.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, it's not a good final score. The review was right.
Sorry, not a good review. Not a good. Not a good. Yeah, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, not a good score. Let me just save that down here.
Yeah, please save the Word document. This is the first entry, and then we still haven't decided on what we will do as the next review.
So
but,
I was saying we have an active chat, and we've got you and myself, so we can choose.
Want to make a decision on next week's review?
Yeah. Just trying to find that.
Okay. Oh, I'm happy you are of the same opinion, Lord Chips. Good to hear.
Oh no, man! It's not an MMORPG. Thank God for that. They're releasing an animation series now. Oh, getting sidetracked. He's just trying to cause us pain, Sket, you know that.
So to bring back to Dobra Senpai, because I can see he's a bit, MMORPGs are a thing of the past. Riot is literally working on creating an MMORPG.
That's also, yeah, that's correct.
If such a company as Riot, which all of their releases have been either very successful or successful, if they're looking into it, there is still, I don't want to use this word, that there's still hope left, but what I do expect is there is untapped, there is an untapped area of the market, which is kids that were kids when MMORPGs was the hottest shit out there. They are now adults. So they either have the option of playing Star Wars, Fantasy, Final Fantasy 14, RuneScape, or things like this, but then they will play it for a couple of hours, and that's it. Can you imagine if you manage to tap onto their wallets, how much money you will make? Terra, Guild Wars 2, Super Mario Brothers.
I'm looking up Super Mario Brothers. Wait, don't get ahead of yourself. A multiplayer adventure. Oh no, what is... Wait, what is he talking about? Is there such a thing, Dobra? And can you provide us with a link?
Got him. Yes, you actually did, because I actually googled it.
No, so yeah, it's that's can I make... I don't get it. No, so I would get this capacity later on after I become affiliate or partner. I think there's a voting option. So how should I do a voting system? Well, if everybody was on my Discord, we could do a vote poll, but don't worry about it. Yeah, so let's have Terra, Guild Wars 2. Isn't Guild Wars 2 a pay to play?
Yeah, it's not fair to do one with Guild Wars, not at the moment. We need to start doing a bit more unheard of games, and
Do we have any suggestions then?
I mean, okay, put down Vindictus as well.
Okay.
Ion. I'm just, thinking of things right now.
That's fine.
Also, Astelia, but I don't know if that's you have to buy it or not.
Dictus. Ion.
Astelia with double L.
Sounds shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I've played that game much more than I would like to admit.
Yeah, Soul
put
Worker.
also-
We've tried it. I'm down to put Soul Worker on it.
Put Soul Worker.
It's not that popular.
Also, Wildstar. Wildstar was supposed to be the biggest and
Wait.
most.
I heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to be the first and best WoW killer, and actually, it's a very good game. But for whatever reason, it never gained popularity. So I'm expecting that to be a good game. Okay, that's about it.
So we have a list.
Yeah, we can also do free Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I
But
think
apparently, they continued developing Wildstar and providing up to date and everything. So it's a good game. But also, if I tell you guys one of the best running multiplayer games out there, but nobody thinks of it in the first, but it's actually one of the most successful out there. It's oh my god, what's Warframe? That's one of the most successful stories out there.
We know Warframe.
But but it doesn't come to the forefront of your thoughts when you
Kind of does.
think about a success story. Dobra, Blade & Soul, I've played it more than like a couple of thousands of hours. Not gonna lie. I played it for 1 year when it came out, literally every day. More than a year. That's why I bought this computer, actually.
Okay, so on the list we have Vindictus, Ion, Astelia, Soul Worker, Wildstar, and Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, what about Acclaim?
Acclaim, of course. That was the company that introduced myself to my first love, which was Nine Dragons.
They were just publishers, though. I don't think they have developed anything.
No, they haven't developed. They were just publishers, but yeah. Okay, I would say take off the list, Ion. That's a bit too old school, maybe.
Really?
To gain some traction in streams such as this, We need to think about something that's at least like 2014,
Manu,
15 onwards.
We're trying to keep it reasonable. So, for example, Star Wars: The Old Republic, like we mentioned, is going to be here in the future. We have to offer. We know the game's potentials. We need to offer more than just 5 hours and a half of gameplay for it to make an educated opinion. And Path of Exile is one of those games as well. It's going to be a series of 4 parts or maybe even more than that, because we know the games, and the devs have put in the effort in, and we know that those games are amazing. And
a 5-6 hours, even a 10-hour review, it does not do it justice.
I think we should maybe limit it to 10 hours and do as much as we can.
Limit, yeah, we should have a limit, yeah, but that would be four sessions, the 10 hours. Yeah, would be like something, but that's 2 weeks of work almost, based on our schedule.
What are you talking about, Lord Chips? What do you mean by Rift?
Rift, yeah, that's a nice MMORPG as well. It's older, but still, yeah, that we can give that a fair shot as well.
No, Marius, Scat, don't, shut. Shh.
No, I got it. I know, Dobra.
I shall remove mod from Dobra Senpai.
Sugoi?
Yeah, it's not your genre. Have you tried playing MMOs? I think you might be one of those people that will get sucked into that whole vortex and universe of promoted to viewer. One of those people.
But yeah, let's give it a thought. Guys in chat, can you guys help us out? Jim, can you write the list that we've made of games?
Okay, sure.
Remove Ion from there and put Rift in. And just copy and paste it into chat. And if everybody in chat, can give us a suggestion, that would be so cool.
So personally, I don't know. I'll wait for the chat to type in one of their.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do a roulette thing on a website. That's a good thing. Yeah, that would be fun. Just find some like free roulette thing online. Cool, Dobra gave you a link.
You have one? Because all I found here was
A random picker wheel.
Is that why I can't find it? Random picker wheel. Okay. Let me just drag it over. Nice. Okay, so what are the games again?
Oh yeah, you have to put it on the stream. Keep that
No,
in
that's fine,
mind.
that's fine, that's fine.
Oh, I've.
Okay, we ready?
It's not gonna spin for a long while. It's just gonna be a very quick, short spin.
Really? Okay,
Okay,
so
but
we've
yeah.
got Vindictus, Astelia, Soulworker. Oh, I need to put in Rift actually.
Yeah. Put in Rift. Wait. Oh, okay, wait. Before you do it. I have to check that Astelia is actually free. Okay, give me a second. Don't do it yet. Because I think you have to buy it. Yes. No, Astelia Royal. This is free. I would
It says it's
say
free, according to 2 sources.
yes, it's free.
I need to buy myself, but again, once I get affiliate, I can do these things. But oh my god, the Stream Deck. Okay, we're getting there. We're gonna. I didn't say according to sources. Well, it actually, yeah. Ready?
In your source, it's free. Ready?
Okay, so it's Final Fantasy 14. That's what it's gonna be. We're gonna be playing Final Fantasy 14. So that's the first one.
So we will be doing the free to play user experience.
Of course. So Final Fantasy 15 is out. The count.
Final Fantasy 14.
That's the
and then
first
after
game
we
we're
finish
gonna
our
play.
review with Final Fantasy 14, we will do the next draw.
Yeah. Okay, second one.
No, don't do it now. We will do it after we
No,
finish
we're making the
review
list
for
now.
fun. Oh, you want to make the list now? Okay.
Yeah, so we've got Wildstar next.
Wildstar. Okay, that's nice.
Let's remove Wildstar. Update. It's gonna be the empty pink. No, I still. We have to redo it. Didn't work appropriately. There you go. 1 in 4, 1 in 4. Vindictus. That's the third game. Let's remove it. 1 in 3. I wish there was a betting option on some credits or something like channel points or whatnot. Maybe I'll find something later to integrate. I don't know. What are the people saying in chat? And it's the chat. Can I still working in 2025? Okay. So where's my list gone? There you go. So we have the first one's Final Fantasy XIV. Second one is Wildstar. Vindictus is the third one. Let's have a look. Oh no! I forgot to turn on the drum rolls. We have to redo it. No,
No.
drum roll. It doesn't count. No drum roll. No official. Okay. Soul
Thank you,
Worker. So, Dobra, you don't have to wait for 25 years. It's only for 2025. Sorry, it's only actually 2022 that you need
It's
to wait
2024. You're okay.
for. Yeah.
No, what we're expecting is we're 2 sessions of gaming and then opinions. So giving it between 5 to 6 hours. If the game really does impress us, and we can play more. Yeah, we will see. It all depends. But we're expecting 1 week for 1 game.
Okay, so it's 50-50 now. We have Astelia and Rift. Let's see which one's the next one. Okay, so we have Astelia 5th, and Rift will be our 6th game to be reviewed.
Okay, that's cool.
Do want to let you guys know that if there will be a new game that is catches the people's eyes, like an MMO and stuff like that, we'll try and play it.